So I'm not going to waste any time here. I've been playing Pixelmon for the last couple of days with one simple goal in mind, catching all of the first gen legendary birds, and let me tell you, this is no easy task. Now today I want to show all of you how you can do it as well. Now I'm going to show you how to do all of this in survival, even though I'm not going to be in survival while demonstrating it, and I'm also going to show you how to do it with cheats if you don't feel like going through all of the effort. So let's just begin, and first and foremost you are going to need orbs. Now there are many ways that you can get orbs. You can get the orbs through random drops and looting, but the easiest way of getting them will be by defeating a Dragonite. There is a 50% chance that they will drop them, so your chances are pretty high. Now once you have collected all three of them, you can move on to the next step, and that is getting the evolution stones. You will need the fire stone for Moltres, the thunder stone for Zapdos, and the ice stone for Articuno. Now how do you get these stones? Well, you need to craft them. For firestone, 9 pieces of firestone shard will make a firestone. Where do you get these shards? Well, you can get them in a couple of places. You can fight fire Pokemon and they will drop them, and you have between a 10 and a 50% chance of a drop. You can also fish them with a super rod in lava and get them that way. Now how do you get the super rod? Well, that in itself is no small feat. A super rod has a 1 in 1000 chance of being dropped by a fisherman, and it is also possible to fish up a super rod from a good rod. That pretty much just means that you craft a good rod and you can then use it to fish up a super rod. It can also be a possible drop from legendary and ultimate boss Pokemon. The easiest way is just going to be to fight fire Pokemon. You will get it in no time, under 1 hour guaranteed, as there is plenty of fire Pokemon all over the map. Now once you have all 9 pieces, you just need to place them in your crafting table and you will be good to go. Now moving on to the Thunderstone, this can be crafted from Thunderstone shards, and this is significantly easier because it can actually be mined. Thunderstone shard can be mined within stone at high levels of 74 or above, and they are also plentiful in extreme hills biomes due to this. Ice stones on the other hand will be a little bit more difficult to get. Now once again you will need 9 pieces of stone shards, and it can be obtained via crafting, fishing, as a tier 2 special drop from uncommon Pokemon bosses, and also from wild Pokemon and max raid battles. Now once again my personal recommendation would just once again be to go out and fight some ice Pokemon. They will drop them in no time. So once you have all of the orbs and you have all of the stones, you now need to combine them. You can combine the orb with an ice stone to get an orb of frozen souls. You can combine the Firestone to get an orb of Fiery Souls, and the Thunderstone to get an orb of Static Souls. Now that you have all of the orbs, you need to fill them. You will fill each orb by beating Pokemon. You need to beat 375 Pokemon per orb to fill it up. It is worth noting though that the Pokemon that you defeat does not have to be of any specific kind. You can also only fill up 1 orb at a time, and the first orb in your inventory will be the one that will be filled up first. Now in total it will be 1125 Pokemon that you will have to beat in order to fill up all the orbs. Now once you have filled up all of the orbs, you need to take them to the shrines in order for the Pokemon to spawn. A frozen shrine will spawn rarely in ice plains spikes, ice mountains, and cold taiga M biomes. In the middle of the structure you will find the shrine itself, and it can be activated with a charged orb of frozen souls to spawn the legendary Articuno. Now an easy way to locate all of the shrines will just be to press escape, and then you go to LAN and enable cheats. You can then go and press T, you can then type /struck I shrine and press enter. You will then place your orb filled with souls, in this case the orb of frozen souls, into the shrine by right clicking. Articuno will then spawn and you will immediately enter into battle. You do need to get your Pokeballs ready. Also make sure that you are strong enough because these birds are at level 70, and also don't miss your opportunity because if you do, you will have to follow this entire process all over again. There will be no second attempt. Now a static shrine will spawn in Savannah Plateau, Savannah M and Savannah Plateau M biomes. If a fully charged orb of static souls is placed in the centerpiece, the legendary Zapdos will spawn. Now an easy way to locate this shrine is once again going to be to press T. You will then enter /struck and then lighting shrine and all of the coordinates will pop up. For the fiery shrines, it will spawn in the Mesa Plateau, Mesa Plateau F, Mesa Plateau M and Mesa Plateau FM biome. If a fully charged orb of fiery souls is placed in its centerpiece, the legendary Moltres will appear. Now once again, an easy way to locate this shrine will be to again press T. Then you will enter /struck fire shrine and you will get the coordinates. Now that pretty much sums up how to get all three of the legendary birds. It is no small feat and it is going to take you a lot of time, but if you do follow along, you will be able to eventually catch all three of them. For those who do not have time though, there is an alternative. With that said, let's talk about cheats. Getting all three of the legendary birds is a hell of a task and it can take you weeks if you are a person with a job and can only play at night. For some people it is all about the journey and the satisfaction of going through all of that, but for others it is just about playing with the birds and it's not really worth all of the effort. So you have a world in survival and you want the three legendary birds. The first thing once again that you are going to have to do is get the orbs. Now if you are in survival and you want the orbs, the first thing that you need to do, you then need to open a LAN and make sure that cheats are enabled. Once you have done that, you are going to press T and you are going to type /game mode and then creative. This will put you in creative mode. Now go to your inventory and search for the orbs and then you're going to take all three of them. You will take the orb of frozen souls, the orb of fiery souls and also the orb of static souls. Once you have taken all of them, it's now going to be time to fill them up. The first thing that you need to do is press and hold F3 and then press H. You will then get a message that says tooltip shown. Now make sure that it says shown and not hidden. For the orb of frozen souls, you need to type in the following. First you're going to press T, then you're going to say /give. You are then going to enter your Minecraft username followed by Pixelmon and the 2 dots and then Uno. You will then put in _orb space 1 space 400 and press enter. With that, your orb will be full. For the orb of static souls, you will once again have to press T and then you will need to type in the following. You will put in /give followed by a space and then your username once again and then Pixelmon _dos orb again followed by a space 1 space 400 and then it will be full. For the orb of fiery souls, you will put in /give followed by your username, then Pixelmon _tres orb 1 400 and your orb once again will be full. You can then just once again press T followed by /game mode survival and you can then continue your journey as per normal.